You're sure she's dead?
Of course she is. Isako doesn't make mistakes. Do you, Isako?
Well, that's reassuring. Although I'd be even more reassured if you brought me proof.
Now, Dimitri, what did you expect? Her head on a platter?
Director, your mother is on the phone.
Oh, bother.
You just walk straight into the lift. Here's a hint. I'm not dead. But he knows it.
Sensei, you said we could discuss my future when the girl was dead.
Your future? Your future is with us, my dear.
Oh no, he didn't.
Here's the number where you can reach me, old boy, although I'd encourage you not to.
Sir, please reconsider.
I haven't had a proper vacation for 15 years. I won't be talked out of this one.
I was referring to the idea of leaving me in charge.
Oh, do quit whining. Who else is there? Well then, I'm off. See you in a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Temporary Director Laurie.
Yes.
Dr. Schenker to see you.
Excellent. Send him in. Doctor, how is she?
Very lucky to be alive. The team found her just in time. She's been asking for you.
Bruno!
Sorry I couldn't come to Tokyo. The business in Prague turned a bit messy. How the bloody hell are you?
Ready to get back to work?
Let's not be hasty.
Hasty? It's been nearly 2 weeks.
I wouldn't recommend any strenuous activity.
Listen to the doctor. I need you in tip-top shape.
Then let me do something useful. I'm wasting away.
Temporary Director Laurie, please report to the war room immediately.
Temporary Director Laurie?
Don't ask. I've got to run. You stay put. Gentlemen, sorry to have kept you waiting.
Normally we wouldn't just barge in on you like this, but the situation is urgent. I'm Isaac Barnes. This is General Morgan Hawkins.
Bruno Lowry, Temporary Director of Unity.
Got you babysitting, eh?
Quite so.
I'm fine.
You need to rest.
I thought I told you to stay put.
I didn't agree to.
Gentlemen, this is Agent Archer, one of our top undercover operatives.
I'll bet you she is.
You ever swallow a lit cigar?
Thank you, Dr. Schenker.
Mr. Lowry, Miss Archer, allow me to get straight to the point.
By all means.
Are you familiar with the island of Chios?
In the Sea of Marmara, indeed. It's highly coveted by all the major powers.
Do you know why?
Something to do with its natural resources, isn't it? Good Lord.
Precisely. We've reason to believe the Soviets are planning to invade Chios within the next 2 weeks.
The second them Reds set foot on that island, Uncle Sam's got a Polaris-shaped surprise package waiting to be signed, sealed, and delivered right to Moscow.
As the General suggests, the consequences of an invasion could be catastrophic. A full-scale nuclear conflict is a distinct possibility.
But Chios is virtually impregnable to a conventional assault. How are they planning to invade?
We're hoping you can find out. All we know is that it involves a secret weapon program known as Project Omega.
We should have force-fed them commies a nuclear sandwich back in '62.
Will you help us?
Of course we will.
So there you go, just nuclear war. That's all. Nothing, no biggie. Welcome to Siberia, load you daft thing. I'm just letting you read the mission. But basically, there's this thing called Project Omega. We have to try and find out what it is, or at least find out something about it.
According to our spies, the Soviets are coordinating this project from an out-of-the-way base in Siberia. We need to know what we're dealing with, and we think the answer is somewhere inside that facility.
Wabbit. Okay, so I'm now playing this chapter on a different day to what I played the previous chapter. So if there's a slight lack of continuity, I apologise, but that's why. So where we are is Siberia, aka somewhere in northern Russia. Can't remember exactly where Siberia is. And basically we have got to set up an escape from a compound once we have the information. So this chapter, this level effectively, this grand level is going to cover 3 chapters. There's about 15 different levels to it, so it's quite long. So the first chapter, or the first chapter of it, chapter 3, is setting up an escape. Chapter 4 is the actual infiltration of the place itself, and chapter 5 is the escape.
Uh-oh, I forgot keys.
And the dozy pilot forgot the keys.
Maybe you can open door.
Maybe you can
open
open door.
You have lockpick. Use it on doorknob.
I'll use it on your... No, let's not say that.
Hurry before we freeze.
Oh, shut up. Right. So this is a very different chapter to the previous one in terms of style. There is quite a bit of stealth in it, but there's no crossbow or anything. I think all I start with is a pistol. If I remember correctly. Yes, indeed. Right. So this is the sort of cabin where we arrive, and we've got to set something up here. Spy training manual for this level is up here. Ooh, 2000. That's handy. I'm saving it up for the armor because this is a level where I am, well, maybe not so much this one, although there's a pretty good chance on this one I'll make a meal of things. But certainly the next chapter, chapter 4, is where I am very likely to die very easily. Because this chapter 4 I will get to. I've said how much I really love this game. Chapter 4 is a pain in the arse. You'll see why when we get to it. This one is not so bad. This one's quite good. I've forgotten what I'm supposed to do.
Generator is out back.
Boom. Oh, hang on. Did I pick up that? Yeah, I did. So, at some point, I think it's once I use the radio, we get two guys try and break in. So I'm setting that up in advance. Fortunately, you can't fall for your own traps, which is useful. Weapon suitcase. Traffic darts. Which might be useful. I can get that, I think. I get told the combination on the radio, I think. And we get snowmobiles, but we don't have the keys yet. We'll get to that. Boom, boom, boom.
Radio is in back room.
Radio is in... I'm going to stop doing the Russian accents. I'll be accused of, of racism or something. I don't know. Right. They magically appear from, like, round there, I think. Because they don't see me through the window or anything.
Fox Hunt, this is Fox Hound. We've left some items for you in the shed. The combination to the lock is 36-7-42. Take care of yourself.
That guys. They must have seen plane. If they find us, big trouble.
So I'm hoping they're going to try and come in the front door. If they knock down the other door, we have a problem. Can't hear them banging on the door. You'll notice the music's different. There we go.
I'm coming for you! I'll get you for that!
There we go, job done. Now we get an AK-47 for our trouble. Nobody comes looking for them, so we don't need to worry about that. What now? Oh. Now I get some supplies from the shed. So this first level is what I've got to do is sabotage a bridge so that it will blow up when I'm escaping. But in order to do that, I have to figure out how to get out of a little compound that we'll get to. I don't know if I let you read that or not. No. This is a welder. So it's disguised as hairspray. Kind of like, you know, how we had the mascara and we had the lipstick camera. We've now got... I think we've still got the mascara. We've now got this. Disguised as hairspray. So that's a map. So we actually start, if you see in the bottom right-hand corner, we're starting to the east of that lake house slash plain, or lake slash house plain. That bridge is the bridge we're going to blow up. And if you can see just sort of to the left of that, the little hut that says guard, that's where the end of this level is. So we're going to get there. Getting in much simpler than getting out. Yes, that is very true. Okay, so this is the utility launch that we had in the previous chapter, but this time we have more than just tracking darts. We have tranquilizers, and those are going to be unbelievably useful on this level, or on this chapter. Also, the whatever weapons we have are going to carry over to the previous chapter as well. And I'm going to be making use of tranquilizers quite a lot, because I want, if I possibly can, to do this slightly more stealthily than just ploughing through everybody. Especially before I upgrade my health or armor. So we're going to go into a little compound with 4 or 5 guards, I think. That's there we go. Stay still. Stay still. Still. That's one. So I'm going to put tracking darts in all of them just so I know exactly where they all are, because they do move around a little bit if you don't disturb them for a while. One annoying thing, which is a problem, is that while bullets will go through windows, these darts won't. Which means sort of sometimes if they're in a, like there's a building here, which means that sometimes in order to you might be able to just make out that guy who's just inside the window. So in order to get him with a tracking dart, I'd have to open the door or break the window. And that's not ideal. And I know someone sometimes comes out this door. I think he might spot me.
You asked for it! Ow, that hurt!
Crud. Ooh, I think I got lucky there.
What happened? An unmarked grave awaits you!
How did that not hit? Ah! How is this not hitting? Well, this went badly, as you can tell. I've still got no better at stealth, even though I'm playing on a different day. Fine. Bollocks to stealth, then. Go away.
I've got you.
No, you haven't. Where's he gone? Not how I was intending on doing that. Fortunately, there are no conversations to miss out on, but I don't think anyway. Never been the master of subtlety. Right. Let's see. I think I should have gone in that other way. Might have been a more sensible way of doing it. I'm gonna leave most of the letters on this up for you to read because they are very funny throughout a lot of this chapter. Bear trap. Yeah, we do get a couple more come along later, but they don't respawn yet.